like that Good Fights doesn't seem like they have the pressure to take out 4 people.
I think you're dead on there, and we are going to be coming into this game now, and you're going to be running through the splits for it.
Well, it looks like Good Fights is coming out with swiftness like they always do, and the same thing with Scrubber Dub Dub. They're probably going to be stacking stealth in the moment, as you can see with Cade and his smoke field, and we're going to look over at Good Fights as well, doing the same thing, stacking mites as well, but the mites is going to be there for about 10 seconds. Hopefully he can make use of that before it fades away. Both teams currently just trying to pick their targets. You can see the grenades coming in from Mr. Duke. Valence picking a really good vantage point over the Scrubber Dub Dub team, and they might be able to take someone down with that vantage point, but all remains to be seen.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of damage coming down on Oscar. He actually had to go into Death Shroud very quickly there, and he's probably going to... Yeah, there you go. Again, as we keep seeing, he is going to be using the Flesh Worm to actually port up into that safe area. So again, getting out of danger there quite quickly.
Cade goes down. Cade is down right now. Down cleave. Taking him out. He's completely gone.
He's gone. He is out of this fight. He can get back to the point very, very quickly, so they need to make a move now. They need to make sure they're going to get down the other DPS so they can potentially take this point. This is an advantage point because Cade is very influential in these fights, especially with all the stealth that he's giving off, and also especially with all the damage, obviously, he's getting off.
He's already rezzed, unfortunately, and he's really quick. He's going to be in the match seconds right now, so
really
they just failed on their little advantage there.
They bunkered down. I think like they probably called it. Oh, whoa! The conditions that have just come out on Ranot. Oh my God! The burst damage of those conditions.
But the conditions. The conditions. The thing about they tried to focus on Hiroshima, but the fact that he's running LXRS, LXR, and grenades gives him enough survivability, enough stealth, enough escape chances that he doesn't get focused as quickly as other classes on the other team. So he can actually stay alive. He can hold his own. He's basically a little thief in there as well.
That's it. And literally, Duke Val is just popping up that Elixir S to get Magic Toker off point. And he was actually completely not nice. But just as he was doing that, a lot of focus was taken down onto Maduki. It's almost like Magic Toker was actually a focus to take the focus away from Maduki so they could get the Guardian down. But he is back up. And unfortunately, no one else from the blue team went down for that damage. But they're actually getting the other guys on the team. So they're almost using the downs as an excuse to go for someone else. Look at them. They're just taking everyone out one by one. As we do see the Guardians now gone down.
That is the split push. That is the split push tactic. Drop someone down, focus everyone else so that you can clear the whole team. And they just got the wipe. They're probably going to cap the point right now. And they're going to make sure they can kill that Lord really fast.
That was
they actually haven't capped the note. They left the note.
Why did they do that?
Oh no.
What did they do that for? Stop it. Oh, they got one tick. One tick left. My good Lord.
But unfortunately,
why did
people have rest now. So they just lost that little bit of lead.
Well, they only need one tick. I think they're going to get it. Cap
no.
now.
Oh, I see. I guess instead of fighting on the points, the Good Fights doesn't want to have that on their heads when they just keep fighting on the point and just keep dying. So they held back so they could regroup.
My bad, I do have to just quickly alter the score, as it is 1-0 currently in this game. Good Fights are down, so OP, one game up. They've already claimed the midpoint.
Yep, and now they can actually push the Lord again. We can see that Cade is currently trying to take down the door with someone constantly guarding it.
Yeah, I think there you go. Genyen has come down to actually the east side of the door, aware that Cade, right, they need to be aware of the gate right now. They need to make sure that he's not going to be able to get in there and take the Lord down exactly like he did in the last game. But this is the problem now, because he's being so offensive that they need to pull resources back, because they pulled 2 guys back and they still couldn't prevent him from getting the kill.
Yep.
Because they didn't even know he was going to do it. Cade just picked a moment where to go for that Lord, and it was so awesome.
Indeed, those moments are the moments that separate winners from losers.
They separate the winners from the losers. We need to come up with some kind of phrase for that. We can do that. We see Cade currently getting quite a lot of focus down on him. He's got the Rock Dog up, which is kind of wandering around randomly. Magic Toker is going to go down. Oh no, the Reds came up there. Probably from a spirit somewhere, not too sure. Gonna go back onto the... Oh, Magic Toker's getting a lot of focus damage down on him. He's going to be able to back out on that point with that withdraw heal. He's going to get all the boons as well from that Lissa proc. And he's going to just jump on the point. And he did just burst down Tani as well with some help from one of the other guys. And the down comes out as well. So Tani is down on the point. Cade still on the point as well, so no offensive going for the Lord at the moment. We just need to keep an eye out on Cade. Dookie going down as well. So Blue really are pushing ahead now of 100 points to 10.
Seriously, they really are pushing ahead. And they could go for the sneaky Lord kill again. I mean, the problem is, if you kill Cade, you're basically saying he's dead, but now he can actually stealth up and go for the Lord without you knowing. So, in a way, keeping Cade alive is going to help you a bit. Help him a bit.
That is very true, man. That is a very good point. It is unfortunately, there you go. Mr. Lee coming back on the point now. He has got some, getting some might off for his team. Oh, just watching short. He was very close to going down there. Still got 7 stacks of bleeding as well. It's not. Oh, he did use his heal to get rid of those stacks as well. So that's quite surprising. No cleanse coming out there for at all from the team. So they're quite low on their cooldowns, it appears. Not sure whether or not. Yeah, there's quite a few cooldowns out at the moment from the team. But just as Blue are coming back into the map as well, they need to try and coordinate those quite well. But Red are starting to get a lot of boons on as they're coming back into this fight, pushing offensively on the point, as you can see from the map at the moment, just going to come out. Blue, there is very much a line there. The Warrior look, wacky face again. As we said before, he is very much the guy who's going to be on the front line, going down potentially fast. But Maduki going down on point there.
Maduki taking a stomping. Ganyan going down with him. Might also get stomped as well. Does get stomped. Short and Almost is also getting stomped. They're getting destroyed at this point in time, and it seems that Scrubber Dub Dub is scrubbing it up.
Little boy Hiroshima is going to start going. Is just not sure he's really going to push here with Necessor. I feels like where's Cade? Where's Cade? What's he doing? Okay, here we go. He's over here. So Duke Valens is just. I think he's actually keeping an eye on him to make sure he's not actually going to go for it. He's just popping into Elixir S there to make sure he's not going to come in and do some burst damage. But there's 3 guys onto Valens now. It was inevitable that it was going to go down. Not sure what the plan was there, unfortunately, from him. But he's just got a bit caught out on looking for Cade. But now on the back end of that, Cade is actually going to move with that swiftness as well and a little bit, which isn't really relevant. He's going to nip into the gate now. Oh no, he's not actually going to do it. I think he's just going to sneak back to the fight. And come
the Necro just rezzed, short and almost black, just rezzed, so he couldn't actually push into the Lord at this time. So he actually has to wait. Right now, Red has decapped the point, which gives them a slight chance to come back if they can cap the node.
So that was a good call there. Like you said, he was rezzing, so there is no ninja tactic coming out from there from Cade, because unfortunately someone was respawning. So there was a good communication there on the map, or just probably looked at. Someone just told him that he did go down in the mid, of course. So that is a very good. That's where you can tell the communication is very good. I'm sure it's very good on both sides at the moment, but it does seem to be in the favour very much of So OP, as good fights are on the real wrong side of this at the moment.
They really are. They really need to push in. I mean, right now they decap the point, but in order to really have this, they need to cap it. They need to cap it fully. And currently, Cade is going for the Lord again. But unfortunately, it seems that they are seriously watching this time. Good Fights is seriously watching their backs this time, and they're making sure they can keep the Lord alive and not get the Lord kill stolen this time.
Hello, Sailor. Yeah, Magic Toker's just guarding at the moment, always guarding. But now I didn't see whether or not he got back to actually when they noticed Cade was missing, or he was just kind of prepping himself just permanent guard now. But he's kind of wandered out. Oh no, they're having a 1v1.
It appears so.
Oh come on! I'll catch this. I want to catch that 1v1 when it gets more interesting. But we're just going to stick with the mid fight for now.
In the middle, though, it seems that the red team, Good Fights, is winning. But unfortunately, they aren't doing the same thing that Scrubber Dub Dub is so good at doing, which is dropping someone down, putting pressure on that person, and still being able to take out someone else whilst that other person is down. And that is the key to winning most of these team fights. Currently, Meduki's down, about to get stomped. The stomp goes through, and that is a loss for Good Fights. One of their main support characters is going to be out of the match right now, and it's not good for them. It doesn't look good at all.
This is looking really bad for Good Fights now. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left. 200 points to 25. I don't think it's really possible for them to come back in the points there unless they get a shed load of kills on the cap at the moment. Red is currently, if anyone, they're getting a few ticks here. Look at the half cap. Oh, 6 more ticks.
They need to do more of that.
That was good.
Of killing people off point right now.
That started with Dookie actually pushing through up onto the side. Even though he died, he did like before he came in. That was a good push from him because they actually pulled back just from the Guardian. Like, even though he can't do any damage, I'm not sure why everyone kind of pulled back to try and keep him out. But Cade going down now on the fight as well. Genyen's looking. Thought there was going to be some focus on him. There wasn't. Maduki is going to go down again. Any res coming out from him? Genyen maybe coming to save him. He did get res there as well. So Ranot as well getting a little bit focused down on him. They need to try and get back into this point as soon as they possibly can. I'm just trying to see if anyone's trying to go for a Lord Rush here. Sneaked by me. No, they didn't. Cade is respawning as well at the moment. So he's going to be the main one who's going for that. So Nessiter is really bunkering down on this point, putting that block up from the Focus 5 ability, just going into the staff now. He's trying to hold that point for as long as possible and have actually taken all the ticks back and even a recap almost.
Indeed. It just seems like with 3 minutes on the clock, it doesn't seem like Good Fights is able to return the favor, as it were. They're not able to push back, wipe Scrubber Dub, scrub them up. Do the same thing to them as they've been dealt. And it's really not paying off for them right now. They really need to find that magic and, send it over.
They've got absolutely no... they need to do a mini push like they did just now, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to get there. Nessiter going down. That's a significant... Oh, look! There's not many people on the point. Little boy, he needed to go... Oh, look! There's no one here! Can they get the free? Can they get the cap? They need to push out to make sure they can do it.
Cade is going for the boss right now, but Duke Valence is pushing. They might cap the node. They will cap the node.
No, they're not.
No.
Oh, no, Skuggles him to get on there.
Come on, knock him off. Someone please knock him off.
He's in death shout, so he's going to be okay. He's going to get bursted. Someone needs to knock him back physical ability. No, they're going to go for the down. But Cade's over currently on the boss as well. Is he going to be able to take him out? He's taking out some NPCs. So they've capped it now. Oh no, they're going to change it. 2 minutes into the game, they all just need to go. They can't stick on the mid. They don't need to stick on the mid. They need to all just go for it, but they need to keep the cap.
Needs to go for the Lord right now. He needs to push into the back, from the back, straight to the Lord. No wasting time. No wasting time.
And there's no Cade there to help support them in the actual fight as well, to pick people off. So a significant amount of their DPS is actually over at the other Lord side. But look, Cade's come back. He's going to decap the midpoint. But to be honest, they weren't going to catch up on points anyway. Don't even bother. He's going to go back for the Lord, maybe? I'm not too sure, but just going to go back to the Lord. So he's going to be really, really coming down to a Lord kill here. Can Good Fights in the last almost minute of this game come back and actually take it? But Short and Almost Black is going to go down here. Are they going to go for the down? Are they going to go for the res? But the other guys in the team need to potentially go for the boss. They can't stick around for that because Genyen's going down quite hard. Maduki's got a lot of focus on him from behind. They're so split up. I just don't think they can get enough damage on the Lord. I'm trying to find him. Where is the Lord? There we go. Blue Lord now. We're on about 8% health, but he's switching targets so much I need to get onto a DPS. Someone who's got this target of the Lord. There we go. But the Lord's on 100% health. No one's able to get any damage on him at all. All the players going down. Ron not down. Genyen down. Duke down. King down. Everyone's going down on the side of Good Fights. The only person who's alive is Short and Almost Black, but he is respawning. Good Fights, a failed push there with 40 seconds left in this game, Seamash. Who's just DC'd from the call. Unfortunately, it seems really has just missed out on the final seconds of this game. Oh my good lord. Oh no. Seamash, where are you? He missed it. So it is indeed GG's coming out now for the team of So OP. It's going to be 2-0. Unlucky with the push there from Good Fights. It was almost going to go to a third game, but we just got extremely unlucky there. So OP, taking the game 2-0.